Test the microphone.
No, your mom said it's either
The funniest thing is when they asked me, I said, "You're the one thing." And I was like,
I said, yeah.
No, he was like,
All right, is everyone ready to start? Is everyone ready? Sorry for starting late. I do. So embarrassing. My mom asked. It was sold out. We're at Gotham, Comedy Central. Awesome. I want to thank you guys for coming to LaBella's tonight. We're gonna have a great show, we have great comics for you. I'm gonna get started because we started late. A couple of comics. Get drunk, have a good time. Danny's your server. He'll be coming around here, okay? What? No, tell me. Tell me. No. What? Who's crazy? Ben? Madison, you're Madison's friends, aren't you?
Tell me about Danny. What?
Alright. It's going great so far. This is awesome. No more wine? Are you guys together? Are you brother and sister?
Stepsister.
Stepsister? Awesome.
No, complicated.
Complicated? Are you a domestic partnership on Facebook now? Do you know that's an option? Civil union? There's a whole bunch of new options you can be in life. I'm excited. You guys should become comedians.
I haven't actually.
Play on this sold out Saturday night show. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna bring up our first comic, okay? Are you guys gonna behave? Where's Jason at? ATL, rightsfornerve.com. Let's give it up for Jason Gilbert. Come on.
Thank you. Keep it going for A. Marie. So, I've been kind of down in the dumps lately because Macho Man Randy Savage died. Yeah.
I was part of t-shirts today.
Yeah. Thanks for adding to my set. 10 seconds in. Oh my God. So I've been thinking, why is it that Randy Savage can call himself Macho Man and it's really masculine and manly, but when the cowboy from the Village People calls himself Macho Man, it's like the gayest thing in the universe? Doesn't that seem like a double standard, sort of? I guess Macho Man, looking back, he was a little gay. Like, his nickname was Macho Man, his first name was Randy, and his big promotion was shoving a big brown tube of sausage into his mouth on children's television. He was a little gay. I read a Crazy Man's blog the other day that said that ever since the Village People, gay people, the homosexual community, has been taking over all of what were normally like really heavily heterosexual men's jobs. Like all of those jobs that were used to be manly are now all occupied by gays and associated with gays. And I was thinking about it, and he's right. Steel workers, bikers, Republican congressmen who hate gays. All of those people are gay now. Can you name one Republican congressman who is not right now, at this moment, tweeting a picture of his boner at a 17-year-old stud that he met on Orlando Beach? Can you name one Republican congressman who is not, at this moment, standing butt naked in front of his bathroom mirror, greased up like a Greco-Roman wrestler, shoving his BlackBerry camera down into his nether regions to take a picture of his engorged congressional wanker? Can you name one Republican congressman who's not doing that? Me neither. Guys, my parents are here tonight. We're really proud of you.
We're not Republican.
My mom wants me to go to grad school to gain some wisdom, but I have a different plan to gain wisdom. I'm just gonna go down to Chinatown dressed head to toe in a karate uniform and I'm gonna find the oldest, most shriveled Chinese man I can, and just follow him around, nodding my head, as though he's giving me really important advice like this. And I'm gonna become very wise. The wisdom just pours out of those guys. If we've learned anything from the movies. A lot of people say that I can't do that joke because I'm not Chinese, and it makes fun of Chinese people, but what those people don't realize is that some of my best friends have tiny penises. It's true. Some of my best friends are Chinese. Like my best friend in high school, David Zhang, he was the smartest kid I knew. By the end of high school, he had a 4.3, a 4.4 if you measure from the base of the shaft. I just know that one day I'm gonna leave the club and I'm just gonna get attacked by a group of really angry Chinese men, and my shins are gonna be killing me. It's gonna be bloody way down there. I can't do those jokes really, because I'm not Chinese. In case you didn't notice, I'm not Chinese. You're supposed to only joke about your nationality, but I have a really flexible face in terms of heritage. Like, a lot of people think, they see my face, they think maybe I'm Russian, Polish, Israeli, French, but I actually look like this because both of my parents are economists, which is true. One thing I don't realize is how I can just talk to you guys. Usually I have to do this as though like lamenting that my parents aren't here to hear this tirade, but now I can just sort of like say, you know what I don't get about my childhood? Hey! You can't escape me now. I've got you right where I want you. We're having a serious talk. Get up here. One thing I don't realize, so my parents are both economists, and their livelihoods depend on like right angle precision and statistical certainty and charts and graphs. I don't understand how they could come together and produce something as irregular and inelegant as this thing on my nose, this eggplant squash, this Nerf football, this big facial dildo coming forth from out of my sinusoids that is the Gilbert family nose. And actually, it's not even the Gilbert family nose, because my parents don't even have this nose. It's like, there are a lot of people where they stand in between their parents, and you say, a lot of people say, oh, you look just like your mother, or oh, you look just like your father. Whereas when I stand in between my parents, everyone says, oh, you look just like an anteater, which is really foolish because I have a prehensile snout. I'll whip you with it. Come at you and I'll whip you with my nose. Yeah, I mean, everything in econ, like economic theories come so far that it can just explain everything. Like everything in the world can be explained. Like, and I get that. Like my birth, for example, can be explained in economics terms. I was born at the intersection point of my father's supply and my mother's demand. I get that. They're sitting right there. This is weird. I wish you had sat in the back. But yeah, you can't even represent this thing on an XY axis, which you can do with everything in economics. Like, how would you even label the axes on that thing? Like, number of Valentine's days on which I received a card only from my teacher versus number of times that I've been told that I look like a young Ben Stein. Like, that's not a graph, really. I want to change gears here. I've been thinking a lot about movies. Have you guys noticed that it's only June of this year and already there have been a lot of movies that sound like they could be about Paris Hilton's vagina? Like a huge number of movies. Like already this year we've had The Beaver, Sanctum, Battle Los Angeles, Werner Herzog's The Cave of Forgotten Dreams in 3D. If Hotel for Dogs had come out this year, Hollywood would just be screwing with us at that point. Like, we're naming every movie after Paris Hilton Scooter. We're gonna see if anyone realizes it. Guys, my name is Jason Gilbert. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Jason. Give it up to the people who produced him. Awesome. We're going to keep the show rolling. This next girl plays all over the city. Let's give her Madison Malloy. Allez!